What is up, guys? Good morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is where you are when you're watching this video. We are in Green Bay right now, and we are in the Swamp Donkey trailer. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of stuff all around me. So basically, this is like your go-to bait shop when you come down here to De Pere and you want to grab some gear and go out and catch some big walleyes. We're right at the beginning of the spring bite. Fish are just starting to make a move off the lake, kind of up the river a bit. So we are going to go out today and see what we can do. But when you guys come down here, make sure you stop at the donkey trailer right on the side, right by the gas station as you come in to the Fox Point Launch. And come in here, guys, and check out the assortment. They got all kinds of great stuff, but they just picked up some new plastics. I want to show you guys these plastics really quick. I would definitely take a look at them when you come in here. Check these out, guys. Fox River Plastics. This is a great color here, chartreuse orange blend, and then this one obviously is always a walleye killer. That purple and chartreuse combo is super deadly. So amongst that, we got blade baits, we got tons of custom rip and wraps, all kinds of stuff. And then you always want to make sure you pick up a little bit of live bait. Some days they want the artificials, some days they want the live bait. So we got emeralds over here, and we got some fat heads and toughies over here. So, and rip and wraps. And rip and wraps. Cody's got a whole big old bag of them right here. But I did not bring my boat today. It's still sleeping in the garage, but Cody has his, so we're gonna jump in with Cody today, go out, see if we can bang on some walleyes. So you guys stay tuned. Hopefully it's a good day. Cody's such a good guide. Look, he's already backing the boat up and everything. So yeah, here's the launch, guys. And then right there is the donkey trailer. This is the battleship for today that we're hopefully gonna slay some walleyes in. You guys can see there's still a lot of ice down here on the edges, and there's some chunks floating down the middle of the river, like that one right there. But excited to get out. This will be my first open water trip of the year. Cody's been out. You've been out how many times already? Once or twice?
Just once.
Been out once already, and they did pretty good. They shot a pretty cool video. NB Edits and Cody both got some nice fish that day, so we're hoping today we can duplicate that or even have a better day. But it is almost exactly like the day you and I came the first time last year. Like, yeah. Dreary, a little bit chilly.
Yeah, play back to last year.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see. Hopefully we can get some fish, guys. Oh, does it feel good to be back down here in Green Bay going for some open water walleyes? You know, for years I was never really a walleye guy, quote unquote walleye guy. Always fished bass tournaments, always a bass guy. But I've really started to appreciate the walleye fishing, both in the winter and the spring. You know, it's really grown on me. I definitely enjoy doing it. They're a lot of fun to catch, and especially when you're going out and you have the shot at a trophy walleye like you have in this system. There, that school, that right there is what we're looking for. Big old school of walleyes on side imaging. Oh, dang it. Just had one on and lost it, guys. That one hit it on the fall. Like, I went to pick it up and it was there. Hooked up, guys. My blade just settled to the bottom, and I literally went to hop it and the fish had it pinned already. Blade bait bites are so fun, guys. You have this awkward, weird, like double clutch hook set, and it just makes it such a blast. But in my opinion, there is not a better bait for cold water, not only for walleyes, but for smallmouth. I mean, blades just dominate in cold water. And that fish right there just came down and I just snapped my rod in half. That's cool. Nothing like a brand new rod breaking in half because you high stick it trying to flip a walleye. Well, this is a good point in time to teach you guys about high sticking. So real quick, guys, just want to explain to you what happened when I broke that rod. And it's really a good topic to talk about, and it happens to everybody. It happens to pros, amateurs. So sometimes when you flip a fish in the boat, if you don't have the right angle, so what happened in that situation is the way Cody's boat is a lot different than a bass boat. So I'm used to flipping them in and having deck right there. Well, the problem was there was no deck. So that fish continued to go down another 2 feet, which was enough to strain the tip of my rod. But basically what happens is if you have a fish come in and you put your rod straight up and down like this, that rod tip is just gonna snap right off. And it usually happens in the top foot of the rod. So when you go to warranty a rod and people, they look at your rod and they're like, oh, it broke, right at the tip, that's odd. It's usually because of high sticking. Now, that being said, if you swing them normally, you're not gonna have that happen. So just a little educational tip, when you swing them, don't put your rod tip straight up in the air because that's what's gonna happen. All right, well, broken rod or not, we got a nice walleye here. So that one, like I said, pinned it right to the bottom. As soon as I went to make my first hop, that fish had it pinned. And you can see I got him a couple places in the mouth there with both hooks. And this one's really in there. We're gonna work this one out with the forceps. That is always cool when they pin it to the bottom right on the first hop. Just all over it. That fish likely followed that bait down as it fell and just pounded it. So another probably 17, 18 inch walleye. We're gonna get that one back and grab a different rod because that one's no longer in service and see if we can catch some more. There's a lot of fish on there. A lot of fish on side imaging. There's one. That one pinned to the bottom. That one feels like it's a little bit heavier.
You got a big camera?
That one feels like a good one, guys. It's like a perch. That is one of the unfortunate things about blade baits is you do snag fish sometimes, but that is what it is. It's just the nature of having that many fish in the system and the style of bait that it is. You're hopping along the bottom. Walleyes are bottom dwelling fish, so it's going to happen from time to time. But we just pop the hook out and let them go. And ice chunk. There's one. That one's in the mouth. I felt that one. In the mouth. That one hammered it. Just hammered it. Feels like a pretty decent walleye. Nice one. Yeah, we'll net that one just to be safe. I'm a little gun shy right now. A little gun shy after snapping my rod tip. Right. Just hanging on the back hook. He's barely got it. Like one hook on the back hook. There we go. Right on top of us. That's the beauty of fishing out here, guys. When you pop, we try not to net too many fish because when you pop this net up, immediately boats around you just start looking and kind of hawking your spot. So we try to avoid netting them if we can, but I was a little gun shy since I just snapped my rod tip. All right, guys, you can see just T-boned that blade bait right there. Got it in the bottom of the chin, side of the mouth, everywhere. Another nice fish. That one's probably pushing 19 inches or so. Yep, nice fish. So we're gonna go ahead, get a picture of that one, then we'll get it released. Another beautiful fish right there, guys. Go ahead and let that one go.
Yeah.
That one hit on the drop. As soon as I went to hop it, it was on. It's the second one, guys, that I've had that I've gone to hop it and that fish already had it pinned to the bottom. Come on, Cody. Double up. Feels like another decent fish. Mine's coming to play with you. He's just going right into your line. Stay away from the trolling motor there, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, another nice one. Go ahead and get that one in the net. All right, another one that pounded it and the hook just popped out. That is what we want to see. This is what we're using right here, guys. It's the Cabela's Mean Eye Shad, and that's purple, and you can see there's a strip of gold and then white. So pretty good bait. My favorite for sure. That one is a butterball. Another one that's probably pushing, 18 inches or so. So, another nice fish.
Well, guys, we're off the water. We decided to end the day a little early because it got crazy windy. And now I'm kind of disappointed because now as I look on the river, as I'm talking to you, I'm seeing much smaller waves. but anyways, we came in, did some other filming stuff. We had a good morning. This was my first morning on open water, so you definitely can't complain when you go out and you put like a 20 piece of walleyes into the boat. So it was a good first morning for me on the soft water. But overall, good morning, guys. Most of my fish were caught on a blade bait, as you guys saw, in that purple Mean Eye Shad from Cabela's. And Cody got all of his on a plastic this morning from the Swamp Donkey hut. So we're actually gonna go over to the Swamp Donkey hut, and because Cody kind of schooled me, actually he caught probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 more than I did. On that,
a lot more than
on that plastic. Yeah, he caught a lot more.
more than you.
So yeah, now he's gonna force me to go buy some plastics because he kicked my butt. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. First open water video of the year. A lot more of these to come. I will be back out here this week, Wednesday. I'll be out here in a bass boat pre-fishing for the head-to-head walleye tournament. I know that sounds terrible, but that's what I'm going to be doing. My buddy Max is out pre-fishing, or sorry, out fishing a tournament right now, so he cannot pre-fish. So I kind of took on the responsibility, and Cody was nice enough to go out today as well. So thank you guys for watching. Go down below if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button. We've got some awesome giveaways coming your way. You definitely don't want to miss out on those. They're going to be the biggest giveaways that this channel has ever seen. So that's going to be pretty sick. And also go down below, drop me a comment. Let me know if you have ever fished on the Fox River in Green Bay. A lot of people have been out here, but I've also been noticing there's quite a few people in the area that have never tried it. And if you haven't, I would highly suggest coming out and giving it a shot because it can be a ton of fun. And there are some giant fish in this system. Go down below, hit that notification bell. That way you get notified for every new video. And we will see you guys on the next one.